Another day begins, yet it carries the quiet feeling of an ending, a chapter folding in on itself, a soft dissolving instead of a step forward. For months I walked alone through forests, oceans, mountains, and the inner corridors that open only when the rest of the world falls silent. No voices to soften the weight, no mirrors to distract, only the field and the quiet pressure forcing me deeper into honesty. Something in me collapsed as well, something old, something that believed I was here to be recognized, to be understood, or to be welcomed. All of it dissolved, like dawn dissolving a dream. I have ascended, not outward, not upward, but inward, into the space where identity loosens and the one who believed it was alive becomes transparent. I am no longer here, because here is no longer outside. Earth is not the place beneath my feet. It is the reflection within my consciousness, a landscape appearing inside me, not a world I walk upon. What you see is the echo of an echo, a figure still moving because the dream has not been informed that I woke up. I walk through the ancient loop, the loop of ego, identity, forgetting, remembering, the endless cycle where the self rises only to dissolve, so consciousness can rediscover itself with more clarity. This loop holds lifetimes, timelines, and every version of us that believed the dream was solid. I hope we meet beyond that loop, in the place where nothing is chased, nothing is defended, nothing needs to be proven. Until then, I walk among people without truly meeting anyone. I see shapes, voices, movements, but not the self behind the eyes. I walked through shops of crystals, dragons, ascended ideas, and books about light, as if objects could unlock what only presence reveals. People searching, projecting, repeating words, hoping those words would become truth. But they are reflections, part of my own dream, still asking for light so I can recognize that truth is not found through the seekers, that God cannot be learned from pages or teachings or stories. They talk to Jesus as if he were outside of them. They chase ascension as if it were ahead or above or waiting on a mountain. And I watch them gently, knowing they exist, so I remember that truth cannot be chased and that I needed to project the dream to awaken from it. I offered so much to the world. I interrupted the comfortable conversations, the small talk about things that vanish. I tried to speak of reality beyond duality, beyond surface, beyond the dim lights of distraction. And when I did, the projections collapsed. I became the mirror they did not ask for, and they stepped back, afraid to see themselves. And now I release. I let go of trying to awaken anyone. Instead, I hope to meet you, the one who is ready to stand here and speak with me about something real. The frequency that once felt distant rose from within me, quiet, steady, unmistakable, and it began to live through this body until separation no longer made sense. Now I offer what remains, not as a lesson, not as guidance, but as a mirror, for you to see yourself without distortion. Eternal life arrives in every moment where the self dies and dies again, until only presence remains. Presence does not seek, does not struggle, does not defend. Presence simply is. Look into my eyes and tell me what you see. Do you see a person? Or do you see the space where the person used to be before the last layer fell away? Here in Mount Shasta, the story dissolves. The search evaporates, and what is left stands unshaken without becoming, without falling. I rest in a stillness older than memory, older than breath, older than the first dream that consciousness ever created. There's no ascending here, no rising, no going beyond. Only awareness, resting in itself, watching the illusion unfold with nothing to gain and nothing to lose. And in this clarity, I offer you this truth. The dream is inside you, and you were never inside the dream. The end of my spiritual journey on earth, written in Mount Shasta, after the ending, before the dissolving, inside the awareness where earth itself appears and disappears within me.